Hold on. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. We gotta lock in. Fuck y'all, bro. The following video was recorded by one of the construction workers at the scene. Oh shit. Who he arguing with?
For some inexplicable reason, when the train had dismembered Horatio, this man had run over and picked up his leg, and he was now waving that leg on the sidewalk of a nearby road, with the construction crew claiming that he had been banging it against the fence as he walked towards them, and at one point had even struck the leg against one of their machines. Upon the realization, a wave of fear washed over the group, as they were unsure what this man had done to get this leg.
Bro, I'm hearing leg. Is he actually holding a leg, nigga? Wait. Is he actually holding I heard leg. I'm thinking, I'm trying to think it's something else. Is he actually holding a fucking, oh my God. Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my fucking God. I deadass was trying to not believe it was an actual leg. Wow. This nigga, bro, some niggas just, some people are just, nah.
Of imaginations could have never predicted.
Oh my God. I can't do this.
As the man looked down at the leg.
Oh my God.
As the workers watched on in horror. Officers arrived on the scene immediately after this, and when they asked the man what he was doing with the leg, he explained that it belonged to him, and that he was taking it to...
He said it was his? Nick, yeah. Just off of that answer, he said it was his, he's cuckoo. He's out of it right now. Nah, what did he go through? What is going through his head? This nigga said it was my leg, nigga. Yo.
The officers having to go as far as to prove it to him by making him roll up the sleeves of his pants and touch both of his legs. His explanation was completely nonsensical, and obviously didn't account for the fact that he was literally eating the leg just minutes before.
Bro, that is fucking nasty. That is insane.
His name was Rosendo Tejas, the 27-year-old man who had been experiencing homelessness and had been living on a street near the train tracks, with police determining that he did in fact have nothing to do with the actual death of Horatio. He just so happened to be near the tracks at the time, where he would first witness the accident,
cannibalism,
and then for some unknown reason, take Horatio's leg and start eating it. It appears as though this was the result of a combination of both drugs and alcohol, as he was found carrying narcotics when he was taken into custody.
Bro,
and he had just been captured by security cameras purchasing alcohol at a nearby liquor store just hours before the incident. But what's so interesting about this footage is just how normal Rosendo seems. In fact, the people working there knew him quite well, as he stopped in almost daily, where he was described as being polite.
You think people you think our legs and shit is like normal meat, like chicken and shit? Like cows and shit. You think we the same shit? If I was to cook my legs right now, if I was to cook my legs, is that shit gonna be like chicken, or what's that shit gonna taste like? I'm not saying I'm gonna eat, I'm not saying I'm finna try it or anything, but I'm just saying what is it supposed to taste like? Does it taste like chicken? Does it taste like a burger? That's just the first one. Nah, this is insane. This is an insane video. The last video we watched is crazy. I'm gonna lie, this might be crazier. This is already crazier off this first one. What the fuck? Oh my God. Chapter 2 watched. These fucking sound effects.
Past 10 p.m. Safely tucked away in her second-story apartment, 20-year-old Hannah Vivaretti set up her phone to record a video of herself dancing.
Bro, am I tripping?
It was just past 10 p.m.
What the hell did I click? My fault.
It was just past 10 p.m.
Bro, am I tripping, or does she have any arms?
Safely tucked away in her second-story apartment, 20-year-old Hannah Vivaretti set up her phone to record a video of herself dancing.
Oh, no, she got arms.
For her, this was a meditative practice, a way of unwinding after a long, stressful day, and to truly feel at peace.
What kind of dance?
But that day, fate had other plans.
Oh my God. Yo.
As Hannah was dancing, something off camera caused her to stop dead in her tracks
Yo.
and yell, "Who are you?" It was a man whom Hannah had never seen before, standing in the doorway of her balcony, which again was on the second floor.
What?
Meaning that man had climbed up, cracked open the door, and was now standing in her home staring at her, quietly muttering nonsensically with a big grin on his face.
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh,
Please get out.
nah.
Hannah stopped the music and again asked, "Who are you?" To
Oh,
which the
nah.
man responded,
Nah, this the dark side, bro. This is really the dark side. I'm not gonna lie. This is really the dark side of YouTube and all that shit. Like that be nigga climbed the second floor. Nigga climbed on the balcony, gang. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga climbed the balcony. That's a whole other type of nigga right there. I'm not gonna beat you. What the fuck?
by saying,
This is crazy.
Please get out.
Your friend? No,
No, please
no.
get out. Yes.
but her demeanor and the panic in her voice made it all too clear that this was far from the case.
Who are you? Please get out of my apartment right now.
Oh,
She
no.
started to make her way over to
Bro, did I just hear a clutch?
her phone and then towards the front door. All the while, the man kept calmly insisting that they be friends, but Hannah was having none of it.
Please get out of my apartment right now.
Yo.
Opening her front door and in the process,
Get out. Get out.
Oh,
pointing the
nah.
camera directly at the
Oh,
intruder.
nah. Oh, nah. I thought it was fake. There's someone right there. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. At least she's out that bitch, but like, yo. I'm grabbing it. If I was her, I'm going to my kitchen grabbing a knife or something. I don't know if she got... I'm guessing she got no weapons because she didn't go to no weapons. Any nigga with a weapon is going straight to their weapon. You know what I'm saying? So she got no weapon. Yeah, I don't know what
giving
the
us
fuck.
our
Nah,
first
nah,
and
nah,
only
nah.
glimpse of the man as he's standing still in the balcony doorway. And with her front door now open, she yelled at him to get out, loud enough for the neighbors to hear.
Get out.
This nigga just casually left.
Which finally caused the man to retreat. As it turns out, Hannah did actually know who this man was, at least
She turned out to know who he was. What do you mean by that?
vaguely, as he lived in the same apartment complex, but he never actually spoke to her. He would always just stare and smile, making it apparent that he had some sort of sick interest in her.
Ew.
As for why he entered her home that night, it's fairly obvious that his intentions were incredibly sinister, with Hannah recalling that during the entire experience, his hands never left his hoodie pocket, making her wonder if he was holding onto some sort of weapon that he may have been planning to use on her.
Oh no, this
But
is
thankfully,
this is an
because of her
NPC
swift
freak
reaction,
right here. This is an NPC freak live in effect. Like in live in effect though. He don't know nothing but freak. Like his brain is so cooked. This nigga climbed the second balcony, bro. Like this is what I'm talking. This is an NPC freak, bro. This is a Diddy bot. This is a Diddy bot, bro. No cap. There's a lot of Diddy bots in the world. A lot of NPC freaks, bro. I ain't gonna lie, stay safe, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to all my females in the world. Y'all stay safe out here. Get you a whammer and just stay safe. I ain't gonna lie, cause the world is not getting any safer. It's not getting and you know what I'm saying? It's not getting any better, bro.
Days after the incident, police would arrest 36-year-old Angel Moses Rodriguez Gomez and charge him with stalking, second-degree assault, third and fourth-degree burglary, and malicious destruction of property. But
Nah, this nigga's OD, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say something crazy, but that would keep a switch on you. Nah, dead ass though. And this nowadays, 2025, 2026, you got to, bro. It's literally GTA. We live in GTA, bro.
surprisingly, shortly after his arrest, they allowed him to walk free on bail. And given that he lived in the same apartment complex as Hannah and clearly
On
knew
bail.
where she lived,
'Cause he
this
didn't do
decision was
anything.
incredibly controversial, with Hannah herself stating in an interview that, "I just don't think it's fair that he's walking freely right now, and I have to watch my back at every angle."
Nah,
Thankfully,
facts,
the
though.
court's
That's a
decision
creep,
would not
bro.
lead to any further escalations in the case.
Any NPC freak gotta get locked up instantly, bro. Like nigga, this nigga climbed the balcony. That's in the back of my head. He climbed balconies. Nigga, you could have just knocked on her door or something and said what's up. Like you that scared to say something? They said he never said a word to her. Not once. But like the one time his first time meeting her, this nigga climbs to the second balcony and opens her back door. Like what? What? Yo, niggas is cuckoo, bro.
One such example comes from Saratov, Russia, and shows a woman moments after being awoken by the sound of knocking as she lay in bed in her apartment. It was around 4:30 a.m., which was already unusual enough, but things became downright horrifying for her when she realized that the knocking wasn't coming from the door.
Oh,
It was
nah.
coming from
Oh,
the window.
nah. Oh, nah. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, bro. He got to get his ass beat, like, so bad. Like, bro, niggas is bothering niggas again? Yo. Nah, I can't, bro. She got to move away. She has to move after this. She dead ass got to move to, like, a different state or something. But now this nigga's knocking on her window. Oh, nah. This can't be real. Bro's clip farming. Bro gotta be clip farming. Do you see his face? Oh my god.
Outside of her window was a man banging his head against the glass over
His head? I thought he was hit his head. Bro, this can't be real.
and over again. And equally as disturbing, this woman's unit wasn't on the first floor. She was 2 stories up, and she didn't have a balcony. Across the street, a neighbor filmed the incident as it happened, showing us that the man was standing-
Nah. Bro, bro, these niggas are drugged up right now. That's the only way I can think. Like, that's the only thing you can say. They're drugged up. Like, what is he doing? Why is niggas climbing to the balconies and shit? To the balconies and banging his head, bro. Nah, I just want to drag his ass down. Like, I just want to grab his shirt and just rip his ass down, bro. What is you doing? Like, you know how goofy this nigga look right now?
Continued to strike the window. Eventually, these hits grew so forceful that the glass started to break, and his head began bleeding profusely, finally leading to the man stopping. But not in the pursuit of entering the home.
Bro, look at his fucking head. No. He's on crack. He's on crack. He's gone. He's on every drug you could think of. No. This is like, I ain't gonna lie, he's doing this to women though. Like, niggas, like, he would never do this to no man, bro. Like, these are niggas you just gotta beat I'm not gonna, you guys get to beat a nigga ass. You just gotta beat these type of people up, bro. You gotta beat them up. Ew. Are they not even in, are they in Europe? I don't
As he
even hear
instead climbed
English.
to a different window where he attempted to peel it open with his fingers. But by this point, police had already arrived on the scene, and eventually the man would be forced down and placed under arrest. When looking for an explanation as to why this man was doing this, it appears that he was under the influence of bath salts during the ordeal. But aside from this, I couldn't find any other information about
Nah,
the man's
this is
identity
crazy.
or what.
Like, I want to say this is staged, but bro, he's dead ass hurting himself. Like, you see all the fucking marks on his face. Like, what is wrong with this nigga?
Mohammed Amana was a 26-year-old man living in Orafur, Sweden, and had been dating a woman named Maria. But after several
Hey, that nigga's from Sweden, bro. Hey, that nigga from Sweden, bro. What's up with these Sweden niggas, bro? What's up with these Sweden niggas, bro? That nigga just say he from Sweden. Like, yo.
Mohammed to become enraged, an emotion that was only further heightened when he discovered that she was staying with a male friend of theirs. And on the 25th of May, he would show up at his doorstep and ask to speak to Maria.
What?
Inside, the male friend and Maria both refused to let him in and told him to leave. And for a moment, he did, though only temporarily, as he would return minutes later, this time armed with a ladder. And noticing what he was trying to do, the homeowner...
Like, where do you even get that tall-ass ladder? Like, you feel like, where do you get that tall-ass ladder from, bro? Unless that shit was already standing there. Oh, nah. He's doing it. He don't give a fuck.
The man behind the camera asks, "What are you doing? Are you going to fight me?" To which Mohammed said no, he just wanted to speak to Maria. As he said this, his demeanor was
Oh, nah. At least there's a man there, bro. But nah, this nigga's crazy. This nigga not looking at nobody but her. Oh, nah. He climbing the ladder while looking at her. That bitch was wobbling. He's not even looking at no one but her.
unsettlingly calm as he continues making his way up the ladder.
Nah, his shit look like mine. Yeah, he cooked.
Du kommer inte upp här. Du kommer inte in i mitt hem. Du kommer inte in i mitt hem, Mohammed.
With his demeanor being so calm that the cameraman couldn't tell if Mohammed was a threat or not, though it wouldn't take long for him to get his answer.
Du kommer inte in i mitt hem. Därför Han högg mig med en kniv, mannen.
Yo, this
Han
nigga
högg mig
punched
med
him.
en kniv.
In an instant, Mohammed struck the cameraman, causing him to retreat into his room, closing the sliding glass door just in
Yo.
time for Mohammed to
Oh my god, oh my god, he literally has the advantage. Why is he running back? Oh my god, bro. Push this nigga down. Real shit. What the fuck?
step on the balcony and brandish a large
Oh my god. This nigga got a big ass knife with him too. Oh shit. No cap. He's there. I don't know what the fuck about to happen.
kitchen knife.
Kniv, en stor köttkniv. Såg ni det?
Oh shit.
Han
Nah.
krossade glaset med en sten.
Oh, he crashing out.
Still dazed by the attack, the man holding the camera retreated even further into the house, while Maria had already run into the bathroom and locked the door behind her, a door that Mohammed would quickly rush over to.
Like shit you wouldn't even think.
Släpp in mig på dass när han kommer in. Han kommer in, Maria.
Nah. You gotta stay strapped, bro.
Mohammed, du högg mig redan.
And desperately tried to open,
Yo.
even trying to use his knife to turn the lock, as that lock was the only thing standing in the way of what he was there to do.
Bro is just standing there recording. He's just standing there recording. Oh nah. L man's right here. This is an L man. What is you doing, bro? He could literally strike this nigga right now. He's probably just scared for his life, bro. This nigga just ran up in his house and he just let him just fucking, you know what I'm saying? He just let him do whatever. Just letting him attack the girl.
Unknown, as police would manage to arrive on the scene within minutes of this footage being taken, where they would arrest Mohammed before he was able to get to Maria. But it's clear based on the fact that he had a weapon on him and his desperate attempt to breach the house that he didn't just want to have a conversation.
Yo.
In the end, the man filming was left with only minor cuts. Mohammed was sentenced to 2 years in prison as well as a 10-year ban from the country of Sweden, leaving us with 3 haunting videos.
10-year ban in Sweden. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He do gotta leave Sweden.
Been riding his bike in the neighborhood, and after seeing the gun, the man stopped and begged him not to shoot, to which Noah responded by pulling the trigger multiple times, killing him instantly, with Andrew Myers being the man that Naomi had seen laying dead on the street. From there, Noah began walking up the street where he would eventually see 2 women sitting on the porch of a sobriety center, where local women went to get help with their drug and alcohol addictions, and upon noticing them, he immediately started shooting, striking and killing both Christina
So
and
it's just a serial killer just walking around just shooting everybody right now.
Standing over 1,300 feet above the ground, the Diogar ropeway was built to take tourists up and down the Trikut mountain.
Alright, bro. What these niggas doing right now? The Diogre ropeway. No way some nigga fell out the fucking shit. Ain't no way, bro.
Jharkhand, India. It was the tallest cableway in the entire country, offering an unparalleled view of Diogar and the picturesque landscape around it.
Yo.
Because of this, videos have long since been posted on YouTube showing just how dramatic of a ride this truly is, with one such video being recorded on April 10th, 2022.
Nah, no way. No.
That day, a woman and her family had been filming their adventure to the Trikut mountain.
Bro, am I tripping, y'all? Or the quality of this is so bad, bro. These videos gotta be like hella old. You feel me? Like he just probably found them that nobody really seen for real. You know what I'm saying? But like do you see the quality of these videos? This shit is ass. But like
And we're now
nah,
filming
this
a
is
first-person view of the descent.
like it look like we in the 1800s. Like it look like we in BC right now. Like dead ass. I feel like we in BC watching these videos.
Back down.
Yo.
It wasn't the kind of place.
Bro,
where
that
anyone
shit
would feel
sounded so
heights,
bad.
And the loud sounds of the car passing the support
Nah, that
towers
shit
only
sounded
added to
bad.
the anxiety of the trip. But the group filming this all remained relatively calm, quietly conversing to themselves, seemingly unfazed by the spectacular height. Even enjoying it. A feeling that wouldn't last.
Yo. Bro, what is that noise? Oh my god.
Without any warning, the car was met with a massive force, sending the occupants and the camera to the floor, causing the footage to go dark.
How did they
In
still
that
get the
moment, one of the
footage?
ropeway's axles had dislodged, causing a failure on the pulley's.
Bro, have y'all ever went on these? Bro, I went on these at the fair. I'd be going on these at like I used to go on these at the fair or like at the amusement parks or some shit. Now this make me not want to go on one not ever again. I low key don't want to ever get on one again, bro. Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie. When you do get on them, they do be feeling kind of like wobbly and shit, bro. Nah, this is crazy, dog. Like they're just gone like yo, like, you just gone like that. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I feel so bad, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
The impact was brutal. But somewhat surprisingly, the footage continued.
Yo, they still up? They still alive? I thought they fell hella far.
Showing just enough to reveal that the ropeway and the cabin these people were in were both still intact
Yo.
before the recording came to an end. This group had survived the impact, but the nightmare was
survived.
far from over.
They survived. That's good though. At least they survived, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They survived. They survived, bro. They survived, bro. I'm happy, bro. That's all that I was really thinking about. I ain't gonna lie, PJ. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit crazy. They look like the military force right here.
News of the collision quickly spread throughout the region, leading to the scene being flooded with rescuers and news crews alike.
Rescuers.
With everyone trying to figure out
shit.
what exactly was happening, and the initial prognosis was grim. In the impact, one man in a separate car had been killed, and many others were left injured. And making matters worse, due to the broken axle,
So the man in the car so they flew into a car? What?
the ropeway was now no longer operational, meaning that the 70-plus people spread throughout the various cars were now stuck, some of whom were still suspended over 1,000 feet in the air.
Damn.
It was going to be an incredibly difficult rescue
Nah,
operation.
imagine
just
dropping
given the
from
height of the
there.
ropeway alone.
No.
And ultimately, it was determined that the Indian Air Force would utilize their special top-of-the-line helicopters to fly over the cars and lower down ropes with harnesses attached to them for survivors, who then would strap themselves in and be hoisted up to the helicopter above using an electronic winch. It took hours for them to even make their first attempt, before finally trying their approach on a middle-aged man, who slid on his rescue strap and was then slowly pulled up towards safety.
They got the helicopter. Bro, I couldn't even imagine, bro. I couldn't even imagine, dog. I deadass couldn't even imagine.
The footage of this is horrifying. These people were already over 1,000 feet in the air when their cars got stuck, and now they were being lifted even higher, tethered only by a single rope and a safety harness. Worst of all, it was a particularly windy day, which was made worse by the swirling of the helicopter.
I'm never going on this. I don't even want to go on a zipline boat. Like, what is he doing? He really is swinging right now. But he's going down slow as hell, bro. I like them niggas in the military and shit. They be jumping down from the they'll throw the rope down and they'll just climb down that motherfucker, bro. Them niggas in the military who be in the Air Force. That should be crazy to look at. But he taking his time. I ain't gonna lie.
Blades, a combination that caused the man to start swinging wildly from side to side as he hung onto the rope for dear life.
Yo, so is he selling right now? Oh, that's the nigga they're saving. Is this the nigga they're saving right now? Yo, they pulling him all the way up. Like, who is this right now? I'm pretty sure that this the nigga they saved right there. Yeah, that's an elderly man.
It was a grueling journey up, but finally the man reached the aircraft, and with safety just a few feet away, he
Yo,
instinctively
imagine
reached his
swinging
arms
up
above
that,
his
bro.
head in an attempt to grab onto the helicopter, a decision that would have disastrous
good, Jordan.
effects. As he did so, his harness slid upwards and was pulled over his shoulders, and then over his arms, before eventually landing in his hands, meaning the only thing left holding him up was his own grip, as he clung to the now useless harness.
I ain't gonna lie, fella. This is a crazy
For a full
incident.
minute, he dangled there.
This
just
is a
inches
crazy
away from
incident. I'm not
rescue.
gonna lie.
Meanwhile, the rescue crew searched the craft for something they could use to safely hoist him in. But before they got the chance, the man slipped out of his harness, momentarily catching himself on the side of the helicopter itself. But by this point, his strength was gone, and seconds later, his grip would fail for good.
Them niggas is cheering.
causing him to plummet approximately 2,000 feet to the ground below,
Wait,
killing him instantly.
wait.
And
I thought
seconds
they was
later, his
cheering.
grip would fail for good.
Yo, they dropped the nigga?
Causing him to plummet approximately 2,000 feet to the ground below, killing him instantly. For those waiting to be rescued, the sight was especially horrific, as they
Wow,
watched
this
the
is
man who they
insane.
thought had made it to safety fall to the ground right in front of them.
Nah,
The fear
they
must have
nigga really
felt knowing that
failed?
soon it would be their turn.
No way he
is
failed.
unimaginable. After this, the rescue crews began making tweaks to their operation.
That was the worst rescue queue I've ever heard in my life. Like, nigga, how are y'all rescue queue for just for the nigga to... Yo. Now they saying they about to change up the operations. Now they're training and shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy, bro. They didn't even show him drop to the ground. I didn't even want to see that. But nah, that's actually insane.
Which started to lead to a few attempts going off without a hitch. But the entire process was incredibly slow, as a full 24 hours would pass before 60-year-old Shubha Devi would finally get her chance to be removed from the car. And as she started her ascent up to the helicopter,
took that
the wind
long?
also caused her to start swinging wildly. So wildly, in fact, that the winch used to lift her suddenly stopped working, leaving her hanging there, only moving side to side rather than up towards safety. As she hung there, rescuers on the helicopter frantically tried to figure out what the problem with the winch was. But before they could ever get their answer, the rope suddenly snapped, causing her to free fall to the ground below. It came without any sort of warning, and from what I can find online, there isn't a definitive answer as to how this happened. But either way, it
Yeah, you're
resulted
right.
in Shubha's tragic death. It took a total of 48 hours for the last of the survivors to be rescued and finally
Damn.
brought to safety. An unimaginable amount of time in an unimaginable
That's
position.
crazy, bro. I'm
With
not gonna beat
survivors
you.
having to watch two people fall to their deaths before them, unsure if they too were going to meet the same fate.
This ain't even in America,
Since
too.
its release, the footage has sparked some debate online.
Bro, this is a long ass zipline thing, bro. This shit like an actual this feel like it's like a, you know what I'm saying? You going miles, bro. What the?
As the media
fuck?
actually hailed this as an impressive and even successful rescue operation for the Indian Air Force, while others have hit back on this, as both incidents seem to have been
So now they
entirely
making
preventable,
sure, bro.
with more
I ain't
people
gonna lie,
dying
be
from
like
the
that,
rescue
bro.
than the
But
accident
damn, that's
itself.
sad as hell, bro.
Though ultimately there were no repercussions for the rescue crew, with the only punishments being dished out to the operating company DRIL, which was accused of not properly maintaining the ropeway and not following proper safety protocols. It was even alleged that when the initial crash happened, the people operating the ropeway at the time actually fled the scene and never even called authorities. But I'm not sure if this was ever actually proven.
This nigga Mickey says, sorry, bro, I got scared. Had to leave. Bro, if you don't get your ass back here. Nigga, the video's over, though. The video's over.
DRIL
But
was
damn,
fined
you
over
actually
$1
got
million
scared?
and
That's
has since been
crazy, bro.
blacklisted from operating
Mickey's
ropeways
so
for 5
mesquite, bro.
years,
You're a good
while
kid,
the families
bro.
of the deceased were given around $33,000 in compensation. Currently, there are plans to repair and reopen the ropeway, though at this point, no official date has been given for the reopening.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We just learned about like 3 NPC freaks. Who else, bro? A nigga ate his leg. He ate a leg, bro. He killed somebody and he was eating his leg like a turkey leg, bro. And then we got a nigga running around with an AR, bro, just going psycho on everybody. What else, bro? Who made it through, bro? If you made it through, you a real nigga, bro. Mickey, get your ass back in here, bro. You need to toughen up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Mickey. We gotta toughen you up, nigga. But damn, Mickey, make me want to just give you a hug on some shit, bro. Nah, I had to do it myself type shit. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was crazy though. That shit was crazy. I think the last video might have been better though. Low key, but I don't know. That was a good one though.